Mm, I think I'm live. It says I'm live. Let me check. Oh. I guess I'm live. I think I'm live. Um, just, I don't know if anybody's seeing this, but this is a test. So I'm trying to figure out. Hey, Stacy May. Welcome. I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm just doing a test, possibly put some things up for live sale. So, hello, Carolee.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Oh, Siri's even involved. Okay, so I'm just trying to see how to work this whole thing between the StreamYard and the YouTube. So it's my very first time, and I appreciate y'all coming in. Hello, hello. Probably saw me in Johnny's Cajun. Darn it. Yeah. Anyway, I was in his chat this morning. Hello, hello. Hi, Patsy Paws. I've seen you in other chats. Well, anyway, my name is Maryanne, and I am with All in the Attic Treasures. Some of you might know me from being in the chats, and I've just been trying to get my things together to go live on YouTube. And so I finally figured it out, and so I'm so happy that, wow, I got 3 people. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get my iPad set up, and for some reason it doesn't want to turn on. So, I'm just kind of wondering how things are going out there. Like I said, it's my first live, so I don't really know what to talk about. So, anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start my sale and see how it goes. All right, so I have my email is allintheattictreasures@gmail.com, and I use PayPal only for my payments. And so I would need you, if you decide to purchase anything today, I would need you to send me your information, is your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address with your zip code, and of course your PayPal email so I can invoice you. I'm shipping from North Carolina, so the shipping is through Pirate Ship, and of course I will do everything that I can to get that package to you as safe as possible. I do have I've been selling on eBay for a number of years, so I'm very familiar with how to package items, especially fragile items. And so I'm experienced with the shipping end of it. Okay, so I've had 100% feedback on my eBay page, and I've had that since 2007. So I've had no returns. So I'm actually pretty OCD when it comes to bubble wrap and getting your items to you. The bidding rules. Some items are going to be a straight price. Some items are going to be an offer up. I'm kind of just following suit with other channels. I know some people are real, they don't like the whole sniping thing going on or whatever, which I can't blame them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow others on how they do things. I'm going to do, I'll do an offer up, and then I'll just do a going once, a going twice, the last call, and then whoever has the highest bid. Now, how the others do it is if you're active in the bidding for that particular item, you can contribute toward the bids. So, but if you're a non-active bidder that you have not put in a previous bid prior to the last call, then your bid will not be recognized. So it's only for active bidders. Okay. I hope does that make sense? Just let me know in the chat, Stacy. Okay. So I'm going to get started on, I'm going to get started with a couple of items, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so my first item up I'm going to show you is, I'm going to start out with this plate here. So this is a pretty plate. It's ceramic. It's of a dogwood flower. And here's the name on the back. I'm going to do my very best, guys, to try to show it to you. It's a black high glaze. The back says JM Cool. It is hand wash and do not microwave. It's a pretty dogwood flower. It has some raised impressions here. It has a flower on the back as well. And I'll measure it for you. It's 6 inches round. Okay. And the asking price is a set price for this plate. It's $6, and it's number 51. $6, number 51. This is a very pretty plate. It's about this big. Okay. And my next item is going to be, I have it all written down, so I'm going to have to keep looking down to my notes to try to find this. So here, I'll just check that other one off. Okay, my second item is this glass dolphin. It's actually 2 dolphins. It's a large dolphin and a small dolphin. And they're on a wave. And here is the bottom. It's polished, but it's not high polished. And I believe it says made in Taiwan, but there's no chips and no cracks. And it's a nice size. It's about this big. It has a pretty blue colors through here and blue colors through the waves. This is clear, and then this is like frosted right in here. Okay, and for the glass dolphin, I'm asking $8, and it's number 2. $8, number 2. Okay. But if I'm going too fast, y'all, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll slow down a little bit. But I just want to thank everybody for coming. I appreciate you. Okay, my next item is this really cute vintage cup, and this is a redhead girl and a boy riding, I believe that's called a Vespa. And it's probably from the 60s into the 70s. And it says riding along together. There's no makeup. It just says USA embossed on the bottom. Clean inside. And I love the graphic. Graphic's great. So that's a cute little vintage mug. And I'm going to look this up. Oh, okay. You know what I should do? I should really put it right on the item instead of keep looking down at my books, so I can remember how much I put it for. Let's see. Okay. All right. So with this cup, I'm asking, Riding Together mug is number 49. And I'm asking $8. Number 49, $8. Okay. And next, I'm going to see. I have some Coca Cola tins. Create notes in order of showing. Oh, okay, good job. Yeah, good idea. I have it all written down in front of me on a piece of paper, but just finding them on the paper at this point. Okay, so I have a couple of tins of Coca Cola tins. They're not all vintage, but they're cute, and you might know someone who collects Coca Cola tins, or like this might be cool for like Father's Day coming up. With that baseball fan, your brother-in-law, husband, even the ladies out there love their baseball. So this is Coca Cola Tin. It's the boy drinking Coca Cola. Here's the back. There was toffee roasted peanuts in there at some point. There's no UPS code, so I'm assuming it's before 1970 something. And here's the inside. It's nice and clean. Like that. I got to get used to my camera on the opposite side. Let me measure this up for you. This is about 4 3/4 inches by about 4 inches high. And there's the graphics. Okay, and so for the tin, it's gonna be a while. Okay, so the tin, baseball tin. For this tin, I'm asking $8. And it's number 43. $8, number 43. Okay. All right. And my next tin, again, is a Coca Cola tin. And this is a Coca Cola bottle. It's about this big, head size. This does have a UPC code on the back, so it is sometime after 1970 something. And it's in really good shape. And it's clean inside. Oops, sorry guys about the camera. Okay. Yeah, I do watch Jeni's. I'm not as chipper as she is, though. So anyway, yep. That's the Coca Cola tin. I like Jenny. She's fun to watch. Okay, in the Coca Cola bottle tin is $8, and it's number 44. $8, number 44. All right, and the last Coca Cola tin I have, which I love, I really like this tin, and I thought somebody's gonna love this, especially if they're into the vintage 1950s thing. Is this is a vintage Coca Cola tin of a diner, an old diner, and there's the top, and there's the bottom. Coca-Cola dining tin. There was old-fashioned penny candy in here at one point. And this tin reminds me of a diner that I used to go to that's still in existence and looks exactly like this. Exactly. So let me show you the inside. The top has a little bit of tape residue here, which I'm sure could come off with a little Goo Gone. Okay, and this here tin, it's clean inside. There's no rusting or damage. And this tin is, it measures about 8 inches, 8 inches long by 3 inches high. And this tin is also $8. So if you have that 1950s kitchen going on or any other design that you like, this would be a perfect match. I love it. Okay. You are getting a tiny bit of clipping sounds. It's like chirping or clipping. I have music playing in the background from StreamYard. Is that what you're hearing? I'm going to turn off this other cell phone. Did it go away? Be sure your phone, like static. You know what? That might be. Hold on. Let me do something here. Did it go away? Like static. Okay, Stacy, I got your info. I appreciate you sending me your info, honey. Thank you so much. I don't know. Hi, Brigia. How are you? Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, you know what it was? It was probably StreamYard lets you stream background music in your live streams, that it's not copyrighted. So I thought maybe that would be kind of nice. But if not, that's okay too. Oh, okay, great, great. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm just checking my iPad. Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You did. You got a notification? That's wild. Because I didn't advertise it because, again, I have a live sale coming up on the 23rd of this month with Picasso Cat. She invited me on her channel. So we were talking last week and she kind of explained this whole thing to me, which was my big setback because I just didn't know how to use StreamYard and get it connected with YouTube, and you know, I'm not tech savvy to say the least. So I had to get to understand how the phone incorporated with StreamYard, incorporated with the laptop, and what did I need. So now that I got it all figured out, I'm good to go. And I did do a whole video, but that was about a month ago that I put up. And so, you know, that was a whole learning how to edit thing going on. So I'm not the greatest at editing, and now I still have to figure out how to do thumbnails and use Canva. And, you know, we signed up when we met you. Okay. I chat, so we got notified. Oh, okay, great. Well, thank you. I think we just started following each other, Stacy, from Johnny's show. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to have people in here. And Brigia, I cannot believe that you're in here. You're from West Virginia? Are you the same Brigia? I know there's another person that has a similar name, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to try to find something else to show you guys. Okay, so we did the tins. Oh, one more tin. Now, for those of you who love your doggy doos, I have this little baby. He's a little Scotty dog, and he's about this big. And you gotta love him. Look at him. His name is Mac, and he had butter shortbread Scotty cookies in him at one point. Okay. And this, second. Oh, Fort Lauderdale, yay. I've been to Fort Lauderdale. This measures 8 by about 5.5. So it's about 8 inches tall. Oops, sorry. 8 inches tall by about 5.5 this way. There's the top. And there's the inside at the bottom. Very clean. And if you love little Scotty dog, his little tarpon hat, I guess they call those a tarpon hat. His face is just too cute. Isn't it cute? Who doesn't love a face like that? I mean, really. I don't have a Scotty. I have a Pekingese, and his name is Maui, and he's the little dog that's in my my icon picture. When I sign in and I'm in the chat, you'll see a little dog picture of a dog. So anyway, this is the tin, and for this Scotty tin, let me see on my list. I'll get better at this, guys, I promise. This Scotty tin is $6. Are you from the New England originally? I am. I'm actually from Eastern Long Island in New York. I am a New Yorker, transplanted to North Carolina. So hence you won't hear the Southern accent, you'll hear the Northern accent. So anyway, this is the pretty tin. And it is $6, and it's number 46. $6, number 46. Let me get that over here. All right, so let's pick another piece. I tried to pick a a bunch of little things. I'm not so crazy. Yes, Stacy, I am, honey. Okay, the next thing I have here is this pretty, this is on what I believe it's called press board. The old press board has a little hanger on the back. But this is, isn't she darling? This is a little girl saying her prayers with her dolly. And it is about this big. Yeah, measure it up. The phone doesn't give me much room to see the pictures, so it's about 9 inches by about 6.5 inches. So 9 inches by 6.5 inches. And it's real pretty, really pretty. That would look darling in a little baby's room, or if you like to collect the little vintage doll figurines, or the paper dolls, or whatever, or if you have doll collectors, that's nice too. And this one, let's see, this one is going to be number 18, and it's $6, number 18. I thought so. I hear the island in your accent. I'm originally from the Bronx. All right. You're from the Bronx. I get you, girl. We have friends up in Brooklyn and Park Slope. Not too many others, but I talk about the pastries in Brooklyn. So, yeah, I miss New York so bad. I cannot tell you. I mean, it's nice down in North Carolina. You know, you don't have heavy winters, but you do have the heat come summertime. That heat will kill you. Okay, so we have no interest on that, and that's okay. And we'll move on to something else. But yeah, I do miss it. I really do. I don't know where are you from? Where are you? You say that you're from the Bronx originally, but where are you now, Stacy? Did you move out of the Bronx? Okay. So next we have, this is too cute. And if you're a salt and pepper shaker person, these are adorable. I do not believe that they are vintage. They're probably of a newer style, and I'm not sure who makes them because it doesn't say, but I think they're absolutely adorable, and they're kind of the anthropomorphic, if I'm saying that right, style. But these are them. This is a salt and pepper shaker right there, and they sit in their pod together. And as you can see, I'm not pulling any kind of magic trick, but they are magnetic. There's a little magnet on the bottom. They do have their stoppers, and they have a little magnet on the tray, and they sit cutely right next to each other. There's no chips, no damage. And there you go. And look at that face. The face is just to die for. Look at it. It's very cute. So we have the little tiny anthropomorphic style 2 peas in a pod salt and pepper shaker. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Fort Lauderdale. I get you. I'm sorry. I should have remembered that. And the salt and pepper pea set is number 4, and it's $6. Number 4 for $6. Aren't they adorable? I love them. And I like that they stick to the plate so they don't go rolling around on the table. You would hate to lose them. Aren't they cute? They're cute as a button. Yes, absolutely. Outside, yes. Yep. There you go. And then, of course, it'll stick to anything metal walking by them as well. So, yeah, you can have fun with them too. Anyway, so if you're interested in the salt and pepper peas in a pod, they're $6 and they're number 4. Okay, there's no chip, no damage, no doo-doos, no nothing. They're just cute. All right. My next item is, I like this. This is kind of neat. Stacy, you might like this because you're from Florida. Well, you're from the Bronx, like J-Lo. But I have this, which is very, I always think of Florida whenever I see like the nautical and the sea creatures and so on and so forth. I mean, but this is really, really pretty. And so what this is, it's a sea turtle, a glass sea turtle that sits on coral. Now this is not real coral, this is a plastic or a resin. Okay. But he has the little gold raised dots on his back, and he does have like a mother of pearl color to the glass. And he sits on a blue mirror. And this is, see the blue mirror right here? And he sits like that. That's the way he is. And he's just, I'm going to try to show you. Not great on the close-up. It's probably fuzzy. I don't have the magic hands with the magic camera because this is being done with my phone. But you can kind of see the mother of pearl in his shell. But yeah, it's just so pretty. And this would be darling for the nautical, the seaside folks into turtles. Yeah. Okay, it stands about 2 inches in height, and the base of the mirror is about 2 3/4. So and let me see here. The glass turtle on coral is going to be $10, and it is number 9. $10, number 9. And I said, again, this is a resin. This is not real coral. I think it's illegal to harvest coral at this point. I think it's been like that for a while. But yeah, it's a darling. Oh, look at this. This is a darling little piece. What I have? Just you and me, Stacy? That's okay. There'll be more sometime. I didn't announce it, so that's okay. I'm just beginning. All right, so let me show you something else I have. Okay. Now here I have for you is this. I'm not sure if this is an original Numaji. Oh, I gotcha. I got you, Bree. Okay, you're busy, girl. So this is, now there's some talk about what a real Numaji versus Numaji that's supposed to look, the people that made clay items like this that made it look like Numaji. But I'm going to go with being on the safe side and say it's in a Numaji style because there is no markings on the bottom. This is just a small little pot, and of course it would be the perfect pot size for an air plant. And it does have the ribbing that goes along that that somebody did hand throw this. And inside it does have like a teal, I don't know, you're not going to be able to see it, but it has like a teal colored glaze on the inside. And then it has these pretty green and browns colors on the outside. It's very pretty. And this is a smaller size. This is about 2 inches high. And I want to say it's about 2.5 inches around. So diameter 2.5 inches this way by 2.5 high. And it is a very pretty piece. And it doesn't have any damage to it. It's all good condition. And if I can find it here, the Numaji. I'm going to do the best I can. Start with an N. Okay. Did I even put this on my sheet? Oh boy. Measuring cup. I don't see it on my list. But anyway, I'll keep showing it. Just give me a second, guys. Thank you, thank you. Looking for Numaji. Maybe it's not on my list. Okay. Well, I will add it to my list. I'll give it a number. The number will be 52. And the Numaji Pot is $6. The little Numaji Pot. Okay, so again, it's number 52 and it's $6. Yes, you're right. It's great for Southwestern decor. Now, isn't that where Numaji originated? Is in the Southwest? Well, I could be wrong. You guys tell me. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, Stacy's helping out. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So this is my first live sale. I'm going solo. We'll see how it goes. I've been in the community for like 2 years watching everybody, so I should know this by heart by now. But yeah, I follow a bunch of people, and then decided, I said, you know what, this looks like a lot of fun, and I got to try it because I've been let's see, I've been thrifting for years, and I've been reselling on eBay actively reselling on eBay since 2012. With the mock bidding, so she can learn to highlight messages and I can do that. We need to help her with the mock bidding so she can learn to highlight messages in StreamYard. Hold on. There you go. I think I did that right. Here we go. And then press again, and it's gone. Okay. So yeah, so I've been thrifting for forever. I grew up on thrifting. I furnished my whole apartment on thrifting. And when I lived in, and you know, Stacy, being from the Bronx, Eastern Long Island is where all the big shots are. You know, the movie stars on the south side, you know, on the South Shore in the Hamptons. And when they would have yard sales out there, and the things that they used to donate to the thrift stores were phenomenal. I mean, brand new stuff, brand new stuff. They would rent homes out there to the summer and um, to the summer vacationers. And then after the summer vacationers left in September, they would donate all the stuff that they, you know, that they furnished the houses with. So we all knew where exactly to go for all this stuff. So girl, I got so many nice things. I mean, you name it, I found it. And oh really? My husband's best friend is from Long Island. Really? Oh, that's fabulous, Brigia. And whereabouts on Long Island is he from? Because I'm originally from East Hampton, and then I moved a little bit west of there. So yeah, so the thrifting was great, and I'm not sure anywhere else, but where I lived, it opened up as soon as it got warm enough. It opened up, and it was every weekend. It was just one block after the next block after the next, and you could go to hundreds of yard sales from Friday to Sunday, and just make out like a bandit. But when I moved down here, not so much. So my thrifting and my sourcing down here is, I have to drive like 45 minutes to the nearest Goodwill. So that's like a whole day trip going on. And we don't have really too much. Oh, we all met in North California. Oh, nice, Northern California. It's such a beautiful state too. Good Lord. Um, so down here we don't have too much in the, you know, you have to travel to get to something really good for sourcing. So, you know, when I find something really good, I'll grab it. But a lot of this stuff, you know, I source from all different locations. You know, it could be thrifts, it could be an estate sale, online. You know, I see it, I get it. And, you know, and I've been holding off on my eBay for like 6 months now because I've been saving up to do this live for you guys. So instead of eBay getting it, you guys get it, hopefully. Anywho, next item up. And if you like shoes and you like vintage shoes like this is a very pretty porcelain. It is so pretty. Porcelain rose. There's no chips on the flower itself. There's this lace drizzling here around the edge. Now I do have to show you that, I'll show you as best I can here. Right here where my finger is, there's a little divot in the lace and it had broken off. And then right here, let me just measure it out. From here to here, from here to here, there used to be lace running along this part here. And that is no longer. Like you see here that has the bottom lace, and it has the top lace is blue and the bottom lace is pink. Well, the pink lace is missing. It had broken off. That's how fragile this stuff is. So for it being as old as it is, I'm surprised it still has all its lace. And it has the lace around the front here is in really good shape. There's nothing missing. So she has a pretty, and then has a beautiful gold bow and the embossed. And it is marked Heirlooms of Tomorrow, made in the USA. Well, Marianne, good luck with the rest of your test. I gotta hit another spot. Okay, thank you so much, Stacy. I appreciate you coming and helping. I hope to see you again soon, hon, okay? I'll see you in the chats. Okay, Bria, gotta run to the boat. Wait, that's okay, that's fine. That's okay. Have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Next time advertise. I will, Bria, I will. Hi, Miss Pat Doodles. How are you? Thanks for popping in to say hello and give me a thumbs up. I'm just showing a few items. I just unadvertised pop-up sale. And I'm testing the waters to see how it's going to go. So we have this pretty porcelain vintage Treasures-Maryanne shoe, and this is $10 and it's number 5. $10, number 5. It's a very pretty porcelain. And it's not a thick porcelain, it's a thinner porcelain. So it's probably like a bone china. And it's about, oh, I'm going to do it this side. It's about that big. How are you, Miss Pat? It's about 6 inches long. Okay. That is that one. And the next item I'm going to show you, I have these 2 cute little photos. How are you, Miss Pat? How are you? I saw the pictures of your garden. Oh my God. Do you do do you make the spaghetti squash flowers? Do you cook those? Because I hear that those are really good. So up next I have, this is a choice. And I have this as choice of the frame pictures. This is choice. I'm good. Oh yeah, you're doing the maker show in 10 minutes. Okay, that's great. Okay, like I said, this is just, you know, this is just I'm testing the waters, and I'm just doing seeing how things are going. So I have these cute pictures. These are lace doilies and they're framed. This one is of a teapot, and the teapot measures 6 by 6. And it's your choice. And they're $6 each. The second one, oh yeah, you got to look it up. Look up squash flower. They say they're very good. There's a way of cooking them. Well, most people just let them die off, or they throw them away. They don't realize that they're pretty good eating. And this is a heart. This is all lace, a lace doily behind glass. And like I said, it measures 6 by 6. And this is in a like an off-white paint that's distressed on the edges. Okay. And that's the back. There is a UPC code. I don't know where it came from, but it's your choice. Either one, whichever one you'd like. Okay. And the choice is $6 a piece, and they're number 34. $6, number 34 for those. Miss Pat, I know you're going on pretty soon. I don't even know what time it is. Time is 6:51. Oh, you're going on at 7 o'clock with Jody, right? So good luck and have a great show, honey. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. All right. Next I have these cross stitches. There are This is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have 5 squares on the cross stitch. There's cross stitches of birds. Okay, there's one. There's one bird. There's this bird. It's a pretty cross stitch. And they're about that big. Let me measure it for you. They measure 12. Measure 12 by 9. Oh, thanks, Pat. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's unannounced, just a pop-up. I just figured I'd just jump in the big pond with the other fish and see how it goes. So, you know, if you never put your bucket in the water, you're never going to come out with nothing. So I wanted to give it a try. So here we go. And that's pretty cross stitchable. This bird. It's a second one. Now this is a choice. Okay, this is a choice. And I do have 5 different styles. Choice of, let me see, cross stitch. Let me look this up for a second. Okay, each one. Now some of them have a little fray on the top. Right here, they have a little fray on the top. And then this one, this is this one here. Okay. So this one has some pretty pinks and some blue head. So that's that one. And then there's this one. And this one has, this is more of like that color there. There's browns and peach colors. And that one's like that. And I believe this is the same as that. So I have 2 of these. I have 2 of those. Right, like that. So I have 2 of those. I have this one. So true. The more you do, the more your audience will grow. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then we have this one. And then we have this one. Now this one here has a little bit of fraying on the side, but if you would put that in a frame, that won't frame, you know, it's not going to fray any longer. Or you could just snip it with shears and maybe do a running stitch. If you're good at doing that, I'm not. So that's a darling one. That's just like this, or well, let me see. Yeah, I think it's a long ways like this. Okay, so each one of these cross stitch sample, somebody put a lot of time in them. They really came out very pretty. So I have five of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different ones, and they are, let me see, choice of 5 cross stitch birds. These are $6 and they're number 47. $6, number 47. There you go. We're just down to 1. It's probably just me, and that's okay, because if you're watching on the rerun of this, or you can always contact me at the email that's right there. allintheattictreasures@gmail.com. Just send me your information. You would need to send me your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email. And that way I will invoice you once your order has been placed. And like I said, if you're watching this on the rewind, then you can, you just email me, or you can leave me a comment below and let me know. I'll put in the description, okay, of this video, um, the information that you'll need. And like I said, it's written right here, allintheattictreasures@gmail.com. I do ship using pirate ship. I've got a lot of time, energy put into selling on eBay for a number of years, so I'm very familiar. Hi, Wendy Milton. How are you? I've seen you in the chats, and welcome, welcome. Like I said, I've been selling on eBay for a number of years, so I'm very familiar with how to ship fragile items and do invoicing, so no worries there. Okay, I'll recap at the end for things, and that's pretty much because pretty much everything here. So Wendy, you get if you hang in there, you'll see some really nice items. Okay, I do have, here's another, I have this as a vintage, I want to say it's a tea towel, but it's Florida. It's 100% cotton, and it's all about Florida. So you got the Blue Angels, I can barely see. You got Blue Angels and the Blue Wahoo Stadium, Natural Museum, the Natural Naval Museum. Oh, good Lord. Ford, darn it, I can't read backwards. Ford Barracanas. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. There's some other great graphics on here. Let me see. I'll just fold this over. Fort Pickens, Pensacola. You got dolphins, sea turtles. And here we go. And it's all about Pensacola, Florida. And it has some really pretty graphics. The colors are still strong. And it's not like an average tea towel size. It's pretty nice. And there is no staining or no rips. There's no damage at all. It's in really good shape. So for the tea towel, the Florida tea towel, I'm asking, which I gotta find it now, the Florida tea towel, I'm asking $8 for the Florida tea towel. Yeah, I just saw your thing. Hey, Wendy, yeah, I figured it this way. I was watching somebody today. They stream through StreamYard. They talk on behalf of StreamYard, and he said something very interesting to me, which he said, you know, basically, if you can, where everybody else is going in the big pond, and everybody else is drinking in that big pond, if you don't bother to go down there and get some water, you're never going to get any water. So if you don't just dive in when everybody else is diving in, why not? You know, what's the worst that could happen? You know, it can't be worse than not doing anything at all. So I figured, why not? You know, I've been watching in the community for 2 years. I follow a bunch of people. And I enjoy the community, and I think you've all seen me in there, and I have my quirky little corny jokes that nobody likes. But I laugh, and that's okay. You know, I want to get in there. If I can find an opportunity to squeeze a little laugh out of somebody, why not? You know, why not make someone's day? You know, so you know, too many things in this world going bad these days. So we need a little laugh, you know, to keep it light. So yeah, so I decided to, you know, dive into this. I've been thrifting and reselling on eBay for a number of years. So I said, this is a new venue and why not? You know, I'll give it a try. So I finally figured out the whole what I need, the YouTube and the StreamYard thing. So I think we're good to go. I think we're gonna be okay. Hi, Elaine Driscoll. How are you? And welcome. I can't stay. I'll try to watch a replay later. That's fine. Wendy, that's great. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up. That's wonderful. I do appreciate that so much. And yeah, and I'm hoping to do another one, another one soon. This is my first solo, and it is a test, and we'll see how it goes. But I do have one scheduled on the 23rd of June with Picasso Cat, so on her channel. So I'll see if I can put the link into that at the bottom of this video. So on the replay, you guys can check that out, and I'm sure she'll advertise for it. I'm learning how to advertise. I don't know how to do that yet, so I'm learning. And yes, yes, all the laughs in the world are needed, and thank you. Thank you for coming in. Okay, Wendy, be good. Have a great night. Thank you. Yes, Picasso Cat. I love Picasso Cat. She's so sweet. I love it, and her laugh, you know. She's such a sweet lady, and I mean, for her to invite me on her channel, you know, when I only had one video out, was amazing. It was amazing. I just thought it was great. Hello, Johnny. How are you? Thank you for coming. This is my first live pop-up surprise. Here I am video. And hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Great. That's wonderful. That's so wonderful. Okay, so let me get back into showing you some items, and we're gonna come in with some Tanala. Okay, so we have a Tanala pig, and there's this little curly tail, and he's like a there's no chips, no cracks. Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate you coming. That means a lot to me. It really does. And here's the beautiful Tanala pig, and he has this like enamel type paint on him. That is his back. And the rest of him is like a chalky bisque, like an unfinished fired ceramic piece. But look at that. It's such beautiful design. It does say, let's see, it is signed Mexico on the bottom, and I believe that's probably the artist's signature. I'm not sure if you're getting mirror image. YIPESA, it says. And he's just a cute little pig, and if you like to collect piggies or Tanala alone, this would be great for your collection. And he's almost 5 inches long, so he is a cute little Tanala piglet. And the asking price on the Tanala, and I'm gonna try to find it. Okay, it's number 33, and it's $8. Number 33, $8. Has a little hole in the bottom. There you go. Okay. And for my, let me see, for my next item, I'm going to do, let's see here. Okay. I have, if you like vintage toys, I I have this, I believe it's probably 1950s and 1960s paper. It's cardboard paper with this like a rubber side type material pulled around with that, with the little tiny bell on here. But it's a drum, a vintage little boy toy drum. And it does have a depiction of Native American on horseback. I believe that's the family. Is the warrior and mama on with papoose on the back and pulling the sled with the more a lady and a little boy, and that's the rubber backing. It has a little bit of wear on the top, and there's one, if you could see that, there's one small stretch. I'm not going to call it I guess I could call it a tear, but it's, as long as you don't move it around, it'll be good. Hi, Tony. How are you? I've seen you in the chats. Welcome, welcome. So this is a vintage toy, like I said, from the 50s or 60s. It would be a darling addition to you if you collect vintage toys. And it's 5 inches tall, and it's 4 inches in diameter this way, 5 inches high. So I have a shadow going on this side because I don't have any light over there, and I'm losing my light from the window. So there you go. And the drum I have here, let me find it. The drum. Vintage drum is number 31, and I'm asking $10. Number 31 for $10. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm just diving in and seeing how it's going to go. Okay? And that is for that drum. Let me show you something else I have. We do have Father's Day coming up, and although this could be for anybody, it doesn't have to be for Father's Day specifically, but I thought it would be nice. And this is a glass motorcycle. Okay. And it is, it has the shield at the top. It has what they call a V-style engine. It's got the little thing in the back that you carry stuff in. I'm not sure what that's called. But it's a darling piece. Perfect for the motorcycle enthusiast, whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. So if you ride a motorcycle and you would love to have this sitting up on your dresser, or you can give it as a gift or whatever, that's great. And it doesn't have any damage whatsoever. There's no marks or maker marks on it. And it measures about 5 inches by almost 4 inches. So there you go. And there you go. And the glass motorcycle is $12, number 6. It's $12, number 6 for the glass motorcycle. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. There's some more shows coming on and are scheduled to come on at this time, and that's okay. That's okay. That would be great. You come back and watch the rewind, that's great. You know, if you find something, just let me know, and just email me right here in alltheattictreasures@gmail.com. That's not a problem at all. Not at all. Okay, so that is the glass motorcycle. And it is number 6, and it's $12. Number 6, $12. Okay. Next I have for the, if there's any baseball enthusiasts out there that collect, I have, there's this vintage Cincinnati Reds mug. It has the gold rim and the gold down the handle. There is something embossed on the bottom, but it is so light I cannot read it. I wouldn't even know where to start. There's just an H, okay, down there. It is clean on the inside. It does have some crazing that I can see, but not that much. And it is of the old style logo of the Cincinnati Reds. And it's, I'm going to show you on this side, it's about this big, and it's about 4 inches tall. And it's a nice size, and that would be great for the baseball enthusiast. Maybe a Father's Day gift, that would be wonderful too. Father's Day, your brother, birthdays, it don't matter. That would be a nice vintage gift to give. And for the baseball cup, that's going to be, well, let me see if I can find it. I have to get better at this, that's for sure. I think I'm just going to mark my items instead of trying to find it on the list. A, B, B, B. Let me see. Baseball. Oh boy. That's weird. I could have sworn I wrote it down. Okie doke. How come you can't find nothing when you're under pressure? Let's see. Maybe I didn't write it down. Okay, so I will write it down now. Okay, so the mug, I'm sorry guys. Here we go. The mug I'm going to put down is number 53 for the mug. And it's going to be $8 for the vintage Cincinnati Reds baseball mug with the vintage logo. I love it. $8, number 53. All right. And let's see, I have, I wonder, oh, this is nice. I have this. This is another cross stitch. And this is yard work, and it's an owl sitting in a hammock, and it's all cross stitched. It's in a pretty like a sage green wooden frame. There is a little missing paint right there. And this is the back. There's something that says artwork on here, and it says Dominsky Mini CCS, whatever that means, I'm not sure. Okay, so we have the, and that's this one. And who doesn't, is that the best yard work, is just relaxing in the yard? Isn't that nice? And he's just chilling out. So for cross stitch, it's going to be number 54. Okay, and I'm asking $8. Number 54, $8 for the cross stitch owl yard work. Okay. And let's see here. I do have a couple of pieces of jewelry, the earrings. So I'll show those to you and just get them out. See how these go. These are really pretty. These are, there's no maker mark on them. I'm just attaching them to the board so you can see them. Oops. I believe they go, well, yeah, they would go on the outside of your ear. They're pretty silver tone. There's 2 pearls and some rhinestones that are going up the side, so that would ride up your ear. And I'll show it to you in a second as soon as I attach them. Okay. And there are no missing rhinestones. So there's 2 pearls, and the rhinestones go up the side. I have to try to pull back to see if I can give you better clarity. Okay. They are a spin back. They are not pierced, but I'm told that you can have them adjusted if you wanted to, so that they can make them pierced if you want them to. But they are the spin back style of the clip-on. So you would put them at the pressure needed and tighten them on the back. They are a beautiful silver tone. There are no markings on these. They measure in length, they measure about 1 inch by about a half an inch. So if you have them on, oh, I can do it this way. I can show you what they look like up to my ear. I do have my own earring on, so I'll take that off. So if you do have them on, they would look like this. So that was what they look like. I don't know if you can see them. But this part would be going on the outside. So again, this is pretty. Two pearled with the rhinestones going up the outside. So it would line your ear that way. It would be so pretty. Anyway, these earrings are $8 and it's number 48. $8, number 48 for those. Could do like Steph. Oh, I like it so much, I'm not going to sell it. I love Steph. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. She's a panic. I listen to her when she's on, like, because on the East Coast she'll come up and she comes on at 9 on the West Coast, but here she comes on at 12. So from 12 to 3, I'm listening to her while I'm at work. So, okay, so here we have that. I'll put those in there. I do have another set of earrings coming up. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, you've never been here before, You know, give me a, if you'd like to subscribe, that would be wonderful. I'm a new content creator, so I'll be getting up some more videos, and I'll be selling some some vintage items and some jewelry, some glass, some pottery, some linens and things like that, books. Um, I do have other items that are not vintage, so I might have a pop-up sale of just um, uh, like retail arbitrage is what they call it. I have some, some plushes, some other items that you might be interested in. Okay, so I do have another set of clip back earrings, and these are very pretty. They do not have a maker's mark on them either, but they're a pretty button style with frosted. They're gold tone with a silver swirl. I can't describe them. I can show them to you better. But these are them. They have like that glittery silver in here with the gold tone. They are a clip back. Very, very pretty. And like in the button style. I love the gold and the silver together. I mean, it just runs with everything. You can wear it with either or. They are 1 inch in diameter. And those are them. Very pretty. As soon as I saw these, I thought of 1980s. But this is great for, you could just dress up summer casual with a denim and a white linen, or you could do this for corporate. That'd be fine too. Corporate wear or everyday wear. Okay, so for this, again, this is number 48, and these are $8. And just put in the word button, silver and S&G silver and gold button. Number 48, silver and gold button, number for $8. Those are those. And I'm not going to be on too much longer because it's going on an hour and 22 minutes or so. And there's a lot of sales going on right now, and I don't really want to overlap anybody else. So I'll show you another set of earrings quickly. I'll try to go through this as quick as possible. And let's see, there was 8 gold and silver button. Next there. Now these next set of earrings are all little white pearls, and they're really pretty. They have, show this to you. These have a silver backing. They are not marked, but they are a clip-on, and they are I want to say, probably plastic bead. I'm not going to put it on my mouth to test it, but anyway, these are pretty. These are all pearls, little pearls. Now they are not glass, they are plastic, but they're just a very fun pearl. Oh, let me show you this way. See that? That's the size it would be, like that. Okay, so they're just pearl button clip-on earrings, and these are probably, they're about 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Now for these pretty button earrings, again, they're number $48, and it's a pearl button. And they are $6. So if you want to claim these, you can email me and just put in pearl button earrings. The number is for $6. And there you go. Okay. And I have a few items left to show you. And then we can wrap it up. Okay, I have a scarf here. And this is a pretty purple and white. It is silk, I believe. I could be wrong, but it does feel like silk. I'm pretty sure it's silk. But anyway, it is a vintage Oscar de la Renta. Right there. And this is, I'm gonna try to measure it this way, and I'm getting 12. So it's 12 times 4. 48-inch silk vintage Oscar de la Renta. Right there. This is a purple and white scarf. And this is going to be number 55. And I'm asking $10. Number 55, $10 for the vintage Oscar de la Renta scarf. No damage, no rips, no tears, no staining. Okay. And then we have, let's see, I'm going to show you these. I have 7 aprons. They're vintage aprons. They're gingham. They've been cross-stitched with some rickrack, so you know. Okay. That is how wide that is. That's a shorty. That could be child size right there. Because that's only about 13 or so inches of a band. So that's going to be a small waist or a small teenager child. But that's the green gingham. Now some say that they hang these in their kitchen from balances. So there's your choice on these, and these are $12 each. So you have the green gingham cross check. There's the red, and it's a little bit lighter. These, I believe, these are all handmade. You have the stitching on the bottom here. So you have, this red one does have a little spot right there. But these are, and this doesn't have any embellishments. It's just a regular red gingham. I guess they call it gingham. Red gingham. This is the red and white. Okay, red and white with the white rickrack. Again, this is hand sewn. This is sewn by machine, but they are handmade. These are not manufactured by a company. Here's the pretty hem on the bottom as well. This is adult size. So this is, and it has a pretty pocket in the front. Pretty pocket. The band across the front. The band across the front is 12 and 13, 14. 12, 13, 14. This part from here to here is 14 inches. So you have 14, and then you have this band here. Okay. So like I said, each one is $12. So that one is the red and white check with the white rickrack. This is the plain blue and white check gingham. And this one has a little, this has a little tiny hole right there, and it has a little chip, little rip in the pocket. So I guess where the corner had come loose from the pocket, it had taken that out right there. This backwards camera is hard to get used to. Okay, so if it was stitched back up, you wouldn't have a problem. Okay, so that's this one. This is just a blue and white check. And this one is a pretty lavender pink, and it has a pretty added stitchery to the top. And you can see that these have been, the stitches, these are handmade. These were sewn by somebody on a machine, because there's a machine threaded here. And you can tell because the thread line is all wibbly wobbly. Congrats on your first live sale. Yay. Next one is the Picasso cat. Thank you, Tammy. And this is a gingham. And this one does have 2 spots on it right there. You can see that one and that one. There's those 2 marks right there. Those are them. And the hem is pretty. Look at the hem. It has pretty, oh God, that's so pretty that they added that. That's really nice. But anyway, like I said, people use these for, they use them on for little balances or valance edging in their kitchen. This is adorable. Each one of these is $12. So, and if you like any of them, you would just put, just and when you email me, you would just write, like the lavender and white check gingham, or the blue and white gingham, or the red and white check with the, okay, so now this is, okay, this is the second green one, but this is more of a darker green. But what's fantastic about this, it has a poodle cross-stitched on it. Look at that poodle. So that's pretty. And then you can see it's done by hand on the back side. Look at that. Amazing. So pretty. Oops, sorry with the camera, guys. I apologize. It's hard seeing it's hard to see the tiny little tiny picture in the banner. I know I could probably get rid of, oh no, I want to see the comments. Okay, so anyway, that's that one. So this is the green gingham with poodle. And this is like, I believe this is black and white gingham. And this has This has some cross-stitching design that's making my eyes go buggy. That is it. Oh, you can see it better than I can in person. Okay, so there's the design. It's like this little, it's like triangles and some other design involved. Here we go. There you go. And so it is your choice, whichever one. If you decide that you want one of the aprons, and just leave the description of it in your email, or you can leave a comment in the comment section and ask me, and I'll get back to you. I'll respond back to you in the comments if you like. So there are 7 to choose from. So those are those. I have sure here I'm going to show you cookbook. So this is a cookbook, delicious country style cooking with memories of home. This particular house is a sketching of the person who wrote this cookbook of their family home in Pennsylvania. Okay, so, and they are from, she is from Gordonsville, PA. Written and illustrated by Elda Lapp, E-L-D-A Lapp. But this is how she wrote this cookbook, in this handwriting. And she does these darling little sketches in it as well. See here, you can see the sketches that she does. And she writes in this particular way, which I thought was darling. And these are recipes of her family that she decided to write a cookbook about. So I thought it would be very pretty. I mean, you can make copies of it. If you're a reseller, you can make copies of these pages and send it to your customers as sort of package topper. Or if you're junk journaling, you can use it for junk journaling, or whichever one. Look at this. Be like a turtle at ease in your own shell. I love it. She has these little tiny anecdotes all through her recipe pages, and little drawings of flowers and things like that. So she has apple dumplings and cracker pudding, black joe chocolate cake, caramel pudding. I mean, it goes on. Dry shoe fly cake. Never had it. Sounds delicious. My brother's favorite whoopie pies. Isn't that what Johnny likes? A Cajun reseller. He likes whoopie pies. Pumpkin bread, and on and on. A homemade scrapple. I personally stay away from scrapple, but yeah. Things that, depends on what you like. Glazed meatloaf. I mean, it just, but the great thing about it is that the way that she did it, I just thought that was awesome. That I just thought it was so sweet with and then on the back, this is the back. What is a home? And she gives you a little bit about it. And happiness. Also love the home. Okay, so that's like the homestead, her homestead in Pennsylvania. So this, I get your press here. So the cookbook, the Tien cookbook. This cookbook is only $5, and the number is number 14. $5, number 14, for this darling little cookbook. All right. The next, I'm going to give you some cookbooks and maybe you'll like them. Okay, so the next one I have is this one. This is called Almost Homemade. This is the Gooseberry Patch Cookbook. Shortcuts to your favorite home-cooked meals, plus a little effortless entertaining. This book does have a, this is not a vintage book, but it's a cookbook nevertheless in really good condition, and it's done by Valerie and Joanne. I like that it has the outside, it's a washable outside, front and back. It does have this this type of binding. Oh, sorry. It does have this type of binding, so if you wanted to slide a page out, you could and put it back together. It would no problem. So the inside, like so. Blissful breakfasts. They give you some really pretty graphics in here as well. You have no stress nibbling, soups and salads, scrumptious sides and breads, super shortcuts, and effortless endings. And they have some wonderful graphics as well in their cookbook. But it's hard to see this with all that going on. Maybe somebody can give me a tip. So half of the screen is the chat side. So I want to like try to get the whole screen and then just view the chat on YouTube on a different thing like my iPad, which I tried to do earlier and it had no success. Okay, so here's some other, but it's a really nice cookbook. I like the graphics. I like the soups and salads. They give you the shortcuts. Also, if you are watching in the replay, because I think I'm down to just me. If you're watching in the replay and you're from outside of the United States, at this time I do not ship to Canada. Okay, I only ship to the continental 48 states. So I don't ship to territories. I don't ship international. I don't ship to Hawaii because that's a whole nother thing I have to learn how to do. Even on my eBay page, I don't ship international. So it's just to me at this point, it's I have to do more research on it and figure out how to do it with all the customs and all that nonsense. But yeah, right now I'm not shipping to unless somebody can wants to contact me and help me figure it out. We're just no international shipping, but it does. If you want to send it to a friend in Canada, it does have the U.S. and Canadian, what they call the U.S. to Canadian recipe equivalents. So that gives you that information right in here. So, okay, so with this book, in the cookbook is going to be, let's see, this is the red and blue one. This cookbook is number 16, and it's $8. Number 16, $8. And it's in really good condition. Make a nice gift to somebody who loves to cook, or just add it to your country cook collection. Okay, there's that one. And the next one is Ready, Set, Eat. This one is also $8. And this cookbook is number 17. It's done by the same people. Great graphics. Here. you go. StreamYard. And there you go. Lots of great recipes in here. Once a week cooking. Oh, don't you love that? Once a week cooking, I wish. Okay, so family friendly spaghetti. They have all these recipes for once a week cooking. Broccoli, chicken, and rice. Cook once, eat twice. That's what I'm talking about. California Cobb salad. Grilled barbecue chicken pizza. Yum, yum. Nacho grande casserole. Yummy. It's in the bag. So they have lots of nice little recipes. And again, if you wanted to take the pages out, you could make copies of them, send them to your customers if you're a reseller, or you could just send a recipe with a nice little handwritten note to somebody in a card or whatever. People still like to get snail mail, you know. It's not all about just text messaging somebody, you know. Go out and sit down, write them a letter, you know. Get a little note, put a little recipe in there, send somebody a little something. Everybody likes to get mail. It's like a little gift, and it doesn't cost much. So there you go. So again, that cookbook, it's $8, number 17. Ready, set, eat. The other book I have here is the Boy Scout book. Love the graphics on this. There's the binder, the back. And originally this cost $1 back in the day. It's the 7th edition, first printing. And the first printing was September 1965. Those are your graphics and your table of contents. So my tenderfoot score, using a compass, all the things that Boy Scouts do. I was a Girl Scout and made it to cadet, and then that was it. But enjoyed being a Girl Scout, earned my badges, went to Girl Scout camp, loved it, and then became a cadet, and then boys became more important. So that's how that story goes. Well, anyway, if you like this book, and again, it is a version 1965. The Boy Scout book is $8 in number 18. $8, number 18. Okay. Oh, buried in books. Buried in books. Okay, so any books that will be sent out media mail. I do have a book on birding. Do you like to bird watch? This is a pretty hefty book. It's has some weight to it, but it's got the most gorgeous pictures of birds from all over. They're all over the world, over the United States. It tells you all about them. This is in great condition. So I don't know if you can see them. I love it. I love to watch the birds outside. I don't get so many. We get the hummingbird, and we get a lot of songbirds in North Carolina, but I don't really get a chance to see them too often. But I know they're out there somewhere. In New York, when I lived in New York, I used to have a bird feeder right outside the window, and I had like a bush, and they would, in the snow, when it snowed, they would all come, and they would, like these little tiny chickadees, and they would all climb inside the bush and then eat the eat the bird feed from the feeder that I had sitting off the windowsill. So I'd take my camera and I would videotape them. And I used to love to watch them. Oh my gosh. But we had some pretty, pretty birds that used to come flying up there. Well, anyway, if you like the bird book, okay, this is this book is oh, it's a 2002 edition. It's number 15 and it's $8. Number 15, $8 for the bird book. There you go. Hi, Numaji. How are you? How are you? Thank you for coming. I was just going to start to wrap it up because I've been on here for, oh, good Lord, almost, it's an hour and 50 already. So maybe we can meet up sometimes. I'm near Charlotte. Yeah, I know you are. I am in Lumberton, so I'm about an hour and a half away from you. But yeah, and Miss Pat Doodles and you and I kind of live in a triangle, close enough to each other. Yeah, sometime that would be wonderful. You do a lot of traveling. But thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Oh, you were so funny the other night watching your video. You and your daughter had me laughing. She was like, Mom. And I was saying to myself, I was like, that's the way my son talks to me when I talk to him about stuff like that. And he gets like frustrated, you know, and he's like, Mom, don't you know, you're not listening. You're not listening. I'm like, no, you're not getting it. You got to slow down and explain this to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I work full time, so my weekends I don't get weekends off. I only get I get 2 days during the week. So one day I sleep, and the next day is, you know. Oh, she does have patience with you. She sure does. But she was so funny. She was so funny. She was like, Mom, and you know, it took me like 3 hours just to get this thing going. God, I didn't know how to get the YouTube connected to the, because it wasn't showing up on the cell phone, and then I figured out I didn't have the cell phone in the right position. I didn't click on certain thing to find destination, and so I don't even know. I was just so like, I was getting frustrated, but now that I made it and I had the nerve to hit the live button, I'm like, I'm going to do this. You know, I kept putting it off and not knowing, but I figured, you know what, why not? Why not? Give it a try. Who knows what will happen? Who knows? But I was just winding it up a little bit, like Stephanie from Stephanie Sells. She goes, well, I'm gonna start to wind it down. And anyway, I just had some things. Just a couple of things that I was just. Yeah, exactly. She is. Well, she's got 4 children. God bless her. Good Lord, I can't imagine. From the little one all the way up. Wow. Wow. And your granddaughter Elizabeth is a doll. Oh my goodness. I remember last year watching, and I think your daughter was pregnant at the time and she didn't have the baby. So yeah, I remember you saying that she's gonna have the baby soon. Anyone can. I stumble on my words all. Oh girl, I stumble on my words. Like the memory, you know, I do like a D from Thrill the Thrift. I just, words are there and then they're gone. They're here, but they don't make it out. And I'm like, somebody's inside my brain erasing my chalkboard. That's what I call it. I'm like, well, you better stop doing that, you know, because you feel dumb. You're like, you can't even talk. You know, you're like, oh my God, I'm losing my mind. But yeah, at any rate, it's fun. It's a great community. I just have there's so many different things going on out there, with oh yeah, a script to follow. Yeah, wouldn't that be wonderful? That would be great. But yeah, just and thrifting, I know, see, if I lived up by Charlotte, um I think the thrifting or the sourcing up there is a lot better than it is down here. Um, so, I mean, I have to travel at least 45 minutes to the Goodwill. And then when I get there, I have to even go further than that. I have to go north of Fort Bragg to find something, and it's so far and few between that it's a hit and a miss. And there's not a lot of yard sales, there's not a lot of estate sales. So, I think maybe that's why Miss Pat, she goes out of state and she'll thrift down in like Georgia or whatever, and I can't blame her. But yeah. So, but you know what? We'll get it. We're new at it, and people will come. We just have to figure out how to advertise and how to do thumbnails and or whatever. So, I'll be on Picasso Cat's channel on the 23rd of June. So, I'm excited for that. And that was going to be my very first live sale. So I wanted to do this as like a test to get my feet wet and to get kind of comfortable with showing things and talking about stuff. So, and if anybody's interested in buying it, you know, they can leave me a message in the chat, or they can email me anytime in the future. When you have free day, just ask them free. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you so much for the invite. Yeah. Well, I know you're traveling too. You're going to go to Tennessee soon, right? Now that I know how to invite, I'll invite you to do the sound with me. Okay. Yeah, there you go, guests. That's a simple button right there, but who knew, right? Yeah, well, you got to file, copy the link and then send it to someone's email, and hopefully you have their email, or if they're on Insta, you can send it to their Instagram message. That's how Kathy sent it to me, through Instagram message. But you're on Instagram, right, Norma? You're on Instagram. I am too. Leave Tuesday, but I'll text you about a date when I get back. Yeah, no worries. No worries. It'll happen at some point. I can tell you it's probably won't happen over the summer because it's too daggone hot. And I can't do hot. I can't do the hot because, I work indoors I work a third shift and I work inside a building. So I'm not acclimated to the outside. So if it's really hot, I can't be out there. I can't breathe in it. To be honest with you, it's too much. So maybe in September sometime or October when the weather starts to cool down a little bit, we can meet up. That would be great. Oh, you're right. You're visiting your other children, right? Your other daughters and your son, Paul. I want to say Paul is your other son. Yeah, well, I certainly hope so. I just went to the gas station earlier today, and 2 days ago it was 4:35, and today it was 4:69, and I was like, "Oh my God!" What in the world is going on? I went inside to the gas. I was like, "What? You jacked up your prices almost 40 cents over, 30, yeah, 40 cents in 2 days." I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, then you wonder why people can't go anywhere. People can't do anything. I mean, the price of food, the price of gas, everything's going up. I mean, everything is going to go up. So everything is going up. So it doesn't matter if they pay you more per hour. You're back right where you started from. But anyway, I'm gonna kind of it up. So I've been on for that 2 hour mark, and so we're going to. I have to hand this off. Take this. Here you go. Here, take it, please. I'm on live right now, so can you come and take it from me, please? Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, well, I want to just say thank you to everybody who has stopped in. If you're watching on the replay, you can always leave a comment in the comments section, or you can email me if you're interested. Just email me. Oh, okay, Norma Jean, good night. And thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate your support. And we'll definitely see in the chats. I know Pat Doodles and Jody right now are having their makers sale, and probably some other people that I don't even realize that are on, and I can't remember. But yeah, so I will see everybody in the chats. If there's anything you're interested in, you can email me at this email right here. You can leave a message in the comments. I would love for you to subscribe. If you like, if you're interested in purchasing vintage content items, and then consider subscribing to my channel. You can give me a like to keep the algorithms rolling. You can leave me a comment, or it's just a smiley face or a heart or something like that. That's great. It works. YouTube likes it. And hopefully we'll see you in the chats again. We'll see you around in the chats. And till next time, we'll see you in the next video. All right. Thanks, guys, for showing up. I appreciate you. Till next time. Bye.